And hey guys, it's me, your friendly neighborhood POKEMANIAC, coming at you with another late night episode of Pokemon, a white version. And the last one, we didn't do a whole heck of a, well, I say we didn't do a whole heck of a lot, but we got through basically all we could of Route 16 and made our way here to Route 5, where we met, we battled Sharon and then met the champion of the Unova region, this guy, Alder. What do you have to say for yourself? It's a tremendous, yeah, sure. It's tremendous that people in Pokemon, each so different, can acknowledge each other and be together. All right, quite the boisterous man, if I do say so myself. And we also bullied these couple of preschoolers here. And in this episode, we're going to move right along Route 5. I don't know how long or short this episode's going to be, but, whatever. Oh, and how could I forget? We also got ourselves Morpha, the newest member of our team. Oh, look at him. Isn't it cute? And a good nature, too. A good-natured little guy, I'll tell you what. And I believe Mojo Jojo here has the amulet coin. Since we are going to be switch training Morpha, I believe the amulet coin is going to be very well, it's going to be probably best off in his, not hands, but what, in his pseudopod? I guess it's a pseudopod, which, like he makes like a little hand-looking thing out of his goo there. But that's neither here nor there. What is here is, well, we don't have any repels, and we're about to go into, the wild grass. I'll be right back. I'm not dealing with this, all right? I learned my lesson in Pokemon Platinum, all right? Give me like 2 seconds, guys. Alrighty, back here on Route 5, and now we can throw up our repels up. Am I right? I got 15 of them, so I don't think we're going to be running out of them in the near future anytime soon. And let us go ahead and take on a couple of these trainers, and we can get some goods. This big bag, what do you think is inside? I think it's time for some more advice from your friendly neighborhood POKEMANIAC here. If anyone asks you what you think is in their big bag, run away. Don't hit, hey, Lois. Peter's in the bag. This is what I've come to. I'm so sorry. I lost, but now I have more things to add to my bag. I know, it's not the best Lois impression, but sue me, all right? I have like 2 girl voices, okay? And maybe I'll add Lois to the mix, okay? All right, and come over here and get a great ball, which I have to say is a great ball. And moving right along, we don't need nothing else here in this grass. However, some of these things in the grass might want a piece of us. Okay, not too shabby. If you guys didn't know, repels work by warding off Pokemon weaker than the first Pokemon in your party. So because Morpha is still a pretty weak little slime ball, he's not going to be warding off all of the Pokemon that we could run into. And also, it has no effect on the shaking grass. So if there is shaking grass and you do go into it, you will, in fact, get into the battle regardless if you have a repel up and regardless what level that Pokemon is on. And, oh, hello. Say hello to Palpitoad. Now, Palpitoad is a Pokemon we haven't seen thus far, but we have seen the baby form. Palpitoad is the evolved form of Tympole, and it is now, I believe it's now groundwater type. We can test this theory here in just a second by getting Skipper out of here. Now, I've already talked about Palpitoad a little bit, well, the Palpitoad line, the Tympole line, I should say, a little bit when we were bumping into them over in Nacrene City, where I absolutely adore the typing of this Pokemon. And my memories of this thing were just so darn good, but they were probably just kind of clouded because of, having water and ground type Pokemon. But I just, when I played through Pokemon Black and White before I, did the Let's Play, I tried using a Palpitoad and it didn't work for me. I was very disappointed by its lackluster stats and the fact that it was super slow. It didn't take hits well. It's just it wasn't a good time overall, which is rather unfortunate. But what is fortunate is coming over here and finding a zinc. Get your vitamins and mineral, children, and we could spy on Bisa Lisa through these trees. Also, based on how like the sprites are overlaid. I can only assume Sharon is sitting underneath of the pine tree. Like, the base of the pine tree appears to be covering Sharon's hair, so I don't know what that's about. But then again, he's always been a weird dude. That's for all true. All right, so let's go ahead and sprint our way through here. For the most part, Morpha's pretty good at, you know, good for keeping wild Pokemon away. But moving right along, come down here, we can pick ourselves up the Hyper Pot Ion. Not too shabby at all. Now, let's continue right along. I don't know if we actually get to battle any of these street performers. If not, it would be kind of a disappointment, and we probably shouldn't have ended the episode so soon. But, you know, hey, we all learn a thing or two, all right? You know, no one's right 100% of the time, okay? Okay, yep, nope, it's fine. Clown wanted to battle. Oh, jeez. All right, I might keep these in anyway. Harlequin Paul. Might keep these bad boys in just because I don't necessarily want to just like kind of hastily stitch an episode like this on to the end of the previous episode. So you know, we're just gonna. See, I'm fluent in Japanese. I can talk through these. There's some cool Pokemon. There's some creepy clowns around. You know, I can clown around while we do this. All right. Oh, geez, getting hit by poison tails. Nothing to sneeze at. I'll say. But yeah, Mojo Jojo sneezes anyway, and just his sneeze absolutely annihilates that Whirlipede, which I believe Berg had one of those bad boys. Not a bad Pokemon at all. All things considered. I should have switched out. I forgot we were switch training already. My goodness. I don't know. Something about Mojo Jojo being on the field, just the commanding presence. He just, you know, asserts himself and stays on the field. You know, he gets his time in the spotlight. I'm sorry that I underestimated you and your Pokemon's moves. As you should be sorry for a whole heck of a lot more than just that. You freak. All right. And what? Yeah. I talked to Alder. How are these kids holding up?
Alder's so strong and he's so nice to Pokemon. I was scared of Pokemon, but Alder taught me that they're nice and friendly.
All right, yeah, you're gonna say that until you get mauled by a Bidoof next to Twinleaf Town. That's what they all warned us about. All right, so moving right along.
I think being able to make people smile is a super awesome talent. That's why Pokemon is so awesome, because they can make you smile.
All right, street performers are my favorites. They're so charming. Does anyone else want to battle?
The Pokemon and performers all have amazing.
Show me your moves. All right, these guys will definitely want to battle, right? Hum fiercely, my battle song. Battle fiercely, my Pokemon. Hashtag bars. I like where this guy's head is at. All right, and I just love that Preston. He's singing his heart out. I'll tell you what. Let it be said by no one that Preston was never singing his heart out. Okay. So he's going to have himself a Blitzel. Easy pickings, honestly. We could have, in fact, come over here to Route 5 before we took on Misa Lisa in the Nimbasa City Gym, get some training in and, you know, whatnot. We would have, unfortunately, our progress would have been blocked at the Driftveil Drawbridge. Ow! We're going to burrow underground here. But we wouldn't have been able to do anything, which is rather unfortunate. But nice, K-Roll's got 69 HP. Attaboy, K-Roll. Take him down. And dunk on him while you're doing it. And Morpha growing to level 23. Not too shabby. Yeah, we're going to switch back over to Morpha. Even if I wanted to, because Morpha could probably stand a chance against the Pokemon around here. Like, you know, battle-wise, if Morpha had something a little better than just hidden power to do. But unfortunately, he does not, so we are stuck switch training, which is slow going sometimes, but honestly, it's going to be worth it in the end. With Morph, obviously, it's going to be worth it. Our team's going to be stronger. Morpha's going to be stronger, but we really do need Morpha to catch up, and catch up quick, as it were. Maybe mustered up some courage. Yeah, things haven't been great at the joke factory where I work, guys, if you hadn't noticed. Anywho, go ahead and take a crunch out of this zebra. Not too shabby. Also, like, I know, like, Unova's supposed to be, like, the American region. I don't understand, why there's, hello? Why? There's a zebra in America, but who am I to question? In battling you, I came to understand. You're the best. Here, this is for you. And we got ourselves the electric guitar. That is a very generous gift. Those things ain't cheap. But yeah, so that goes into the prop case, and our first instance of kind of just receiving a prop from a random person. Not too bad at all. That's a very generous gift. Thank you, Preston. And what do you have to say? Turn around, and it's my turn. Turn around, and it's your turn. Brilliant. Just stick with dancing, buddy. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, definitely better at that. And, ooh, a Darumaka. Now, if there's anything we could take on, it's probably a Darumaka. But also, we should probably see if we can't figure out what Morpha's hidden power is. Darumaka's fire, so we're going to see what this does. It's a pure fire type as well, so we're going to see what sort of damage this... Never mind! My bad. If you guys had any doubt that Darumaka was a banger of a Pokemon, well, there you go. There you go. It's cool. Cool. Didn't need it. I didn't want to train him up anyway. I don't care. I just brought him along for the ride. I thought it looked funny, so I thought we'd be able to make fun of him during the whole Let's Play. Not that I wanted to train him up or anything. No, I didn't want to do any of that. Of course not. Why would I do that? I'm a Pokemon trainer. Why do I want to train my Pokemon? Stupid Brian. Stupid Darumakas. Standing on one leg. Being all cool and funny. Bet you warm yourself up with his droppings. Yeah, turn around. Okay, we're gonna go heal up real fast, guys. That was very annoying. No, freaking killing my mucus, boy. I'll tell you what. You're stupid, and your dance moves suck. All right, let's go ahead, move right along. And what do you have to say, old chap? Hi, trainer. Let me turn you into a work of art. I believe it's time for another segment of unsolicited advice from your friendly neighborhood POKEMANIAC. If anyone tries to pull this move on you, punch him in the nose, or hoof him in the stomach, and then get out of there. All right. Alrighty, but of course this is one of them artist types, and of course it makes sense when the Horton. I stopped because there was only one joke my mind went to, and it was not funny in the least bit. And yes, it was a Horton Here's a Who joke. It wasn't going to be funny. There was nothing of value I could have used to add to, nothing. Don't even worry about it. All right? But just so you know where my headspace is, okay? Just so we're on the same wavelength. Yeah. All right. However, horrible jokes aside, this is a Sigilif, so we should be getting a nice chunk of EXP from that. K-Rool got 460, which is pretty good for him. And let's see how much Morpha gets from this. 594, not too bad. Oh, I just got whitewashed. I don't think that means what you think it means. Anywho, I got no comment on that one. Let's go. Well, here we are, boys. Really short amount of time, if you ask me. This way. All right, Sharon. Now, to contact him. Who? Hey. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, if there wasn't a beep at the end of that, I legitimately would have just thought Lisa was, just trying to telekinetically, or telepathically, I should say. Telekinetic is, the movement of objects with your mind. Telepathy is using your mind to communicate anyway, I legit thought those noises was Miss Elisa using telepathy to contact whoever controls these drawbridges. It's me, Elisa. Please lower the drawbridge. I have a couple of trainers here who want to challenge you. Okay, thanks. Toodles. Now watch this. Oh, I will. Look, I'm telling you guys, art. It's art. Weirdly, I don't get it. There's I'm not kidding you, there's 3 or 4 bridges in this game, and they make me appreciate bridges more than any other point of time in my life. Period. I live in a place with a lot of bridges, okay? Crazy, isn't it? I have a TV gig, so I gotta go. The gym leader in the next town may take some getting used to. Do your best, both of you. Bye, Lisa. what I am is a trainer. I prove I'm right by getting stronger and winning in battle. Oh my goodness, he is a... Guys, I just figured out. Sharon's the anime protagonist. It's him. Sharon, he's the anime protagonist. My goodness. Even against the champion. I'm gonna go brood about the champion across the drawbridge. Bridge would be meaningless if no one ever crossed it. Bridges connect the world. That's as solid a symbol as you can get. My fascination and appreciation for bridges continues to grow. So let's go ahead and hop on to the Driftveil Drawbridge, see what all the hype is about. And, ooh. Listen to that music, too. Like, so somber and serious. Oh, okay. You heard it, but you didn't see it, okay? So you know how sometimes there's, like, shaking grass? This is kind of the equivalent of that, but on the drawbridge. So while you're running across the drawbridge, there will be times where you'll see, I guess, like dirt or dust being agitated, basically. And that is an indication that there's something there you want to go grab. On the Driftveil Drawbridge specifically, it will be wings, quote-unquote wings. They're actually feathers. But this one is a clever feather, which I think sounds a little bit better. Oh, bars, baby! But these are actually supremely useful, and I do recommend maybe taking some time to sit here and grind a couple of these out, because these, wings, quote-unquote, will buff your stats. So a clever wing, if I'm not mistaken, will boost your special attack stat by 1 EV. So kind of like how, the vitamins do, so like calciums and, what other vitamins? Zincs, other than calciums, are there? Anywho, you get the picture. Just like the vitamins that you get from around, those will increase your stats by like a considerable amount. I don't know, it's like 30 or 52 or something. I don't quite remember. Or maybe 10. Jeez, been too long. Anyhow, I'll fact check myself on that one. These ones will increase your EVs by 1. So you can, it's going to take a little bit, but you can actually like feasibly sit here and grind these suckers out until you have enough to boost your team's EVs to how you would like them, which is absolutely phenomenal. You just get free EV boosters, which you can't complain about. You don't get that in any other game, so not too shabby at all. But what do you have to say for yourself about this magnificent bridge? Sometimes, above the bridge, you can see the shadows of bird Pokemon, right? Bird Pokemon? No, flying-type Pokemon. Their feathers drift to the ground here. When you try to pick them up, occasionally, you run into a Pokemon. Oh, geez, I guess that's right. Okay, so yeah, so it's not like dust, but you can see the shadow here. Dusts are in caves. This one is a resist wing, which I believe is either defense or special defense. And you can just run back and forth here. And, we didn't want to run out of the bridge. Oh my goodness. Get back on the bridge! What are you doing? You're ruining it. You're ruining things. But it is not too shabby at all. You can also find stuff like, tranquils and ducklets and stuff, from running around up here. Not too shabby at all, but look at that. This is so cool. All right, let's go ahead and get this wing. There we go. Another clever wing, which is not too bad. I'm going to start force feeding these down my Pokemon's throats in the very, very near future, just so they can, get their stats up. But this Driftveil Drawbridge, while it is an absolutely beautiful bridge, and you can run back and forth while, hunting down, feathers so that you may... okay, where is it? I hear it. I hear it, but I don't see it. Why is it trolling me? Like, am I blind, or are you hearing the feather noise but not seeing an actual feather? That's so weird. I'm sorry, I'm hung up on this. Hang on. Where is this thing? Is it... I am at an absolute loss. Where is this thing? Like, sometimes, like, the graphics will get in the way. So, like, you can't actually see it, but where... Huh. That's very weird. Anywho. Moving right along, you can just stay here and grind feathers as long as you really want to. I'm not going to judge you for it. I've definitely spent more than my fair share of time here on the Driftveil Drawbridge, collecting feathers.
When a ship passes, the bridge raises and lowers, but Clay controls when ships run from the start. So when the bridge raises and lowers, is up to Clay.
I wonder who Clay is. Anywho, moving right along. I'm sure he's not important at all. He just controls the bridges. Yeah, see, like, I don't know. And, oh, okay, wow, that was intense music there. And it's a ducklet. All right, so you can pick up a ducklet here. Honestly, if you don't have, like, a flying type or a water type nailed down at this point in time, it would be awfully prudent to pick one of these things up. Honestly, it's not the best Pokemon. Again, we've been over it, but I don't know. There's worse things out here. Come on, you can do it. Okay, maybe you can't do it. That's all right, Morpha. It's okay. I still love you, buddy. You'll get there. You'll get there. I've kind of been over this before, but a lot of times there's some just really strong Pokemon. But the trade-off is that you have to spend a lot of time getting them up to snuff before they will be the best that they could be. All right, I heard it again. Where are you? Where is it? I can hear it. It shouldn't be this hard, right? Just feathers floating listlessly towards the ground. But I do want them too. Like, I'm not just gonna pass up the opportunity to get some feathers. I'm like, guys, I'm genuinely at a loss here. I do not know why I'm hearing the feathers sound, but I'm not actually seeing them. And like the thing is too, usually they appear like near you or around you, which is kind of how it goes. But so maybe I'm just missing it. Maybe I'm just blind. Could be the case. But anywho. Here we are on the other side of the Driftveil Drawbridge. And where do you think that puts us? In Driftveil City. So what do you say? Yeah, symbol of the Moor. Okay. Oh, wow, that's on me. That is on me for judging way too fast. Bridges are amazing because they are the symbol of connecting the world. But the guy on Route 5 is saying the same thing, isn't he? Yes, those... I'm telling you. How can you not love this game? It is absolute peak Pokemon. All right, but with that, guys, I think that's a pretty good point to end it off on. We got through the rest of Route 5, and then we, said au revoir to Misa Lisa and got here to Driftveil City, where, as we know, is the location of our next gym badge. So we're just trucking right along, guys. So if you liked what you saw, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, like, dislike, whatever you're feeling like. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Sharon is a big ol' nerd. Bianca, flighty as a bird. Juniper really likes to yap. Then there's me, the Pokemaniac.